Hello friends, this is Seth of the Cygnus LPs here, coming at you today with a little bit of something different. You might ask, well, what are you playing? This isn't a game, this is your desktop, this is no fun. My desktop is insanely fun, thank you, but nah, I'm actually doing a tutorial today. It is a tutorial on actually how I stream audio during my live streams. So like how I stream the Skype calls and everything. And essentially, the reason I'm doing this is mainly for a LPer who goes by the name of TheFearowofTime. He's actually pretty good at LPer. I really suggest you check him out. I really like his videos. But anyways, that's not the point. It's also kind of dedicated to all of you because I know a ton of you have been asking me during my streams how I record the audio and all that. This is going to teach you how I do it. And no, you do not need stereo mix or anything crazy like that. It's actually, well, I can't say it's simpler than that, but you know, it's not necessarily a prerequisite. So yeah, once you have this, I'm just going to show you what utility I use. Yeah, my little utilities folder here, created, I don't really care what date it was created, but whatever. So what do I use to record my audio? Is it crap cleaner? Yeah, no, I'm kidding. It's actually VAC, virtual audio cables. And as you can see in here, I have VAC 10. So yeah, I have a download link down there in the description for VAC. It's an illegal version, but to be fair, it's not that easy to get a legal version, and I mean, it's kind of an open source thing. So unless you really want to donate like 15 bucks to get a friggin' zip file, it's not really a thing that you have to worry about. So yeah, and once you have this open, as you can see, you have a ton of stuff to install it. I'm not going to go over installation because I know some of you are probably pretty good at that. I think I used Setup 64 since I have a 64-bit computer. Not abundantly sure, but you know, whatever works for you, just make sure you use the setup first, because or else, you know, it's not going to work. Alright, so once you have that, I guess I'm going to show you how to set it up to record Skype calls on your voice and all that crap, and it's going to be fun, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let's open Skype. Of course, I'm going to be using Skype for this, because, you know, that's how you record co-commentaries and stuff on a general speaking level. And I'm going to go Tools, Options. Once you open this, you will have audio settings. And here you can see my speakers are set to line 1. I actually did a previous take of this tutorial and I didn't like it, so I had to scrap it. So this is supposed to be on speakers right now. Let's just pretend it was. Yeah. And let's open this up and change it to line 1. And basically what this will be doing, because if you check after you install the drivers for virtual audio cables, if you go into recording devices, your audio recording devices, you have line 1, 2, and 3. And that's all good, but also the same line 1, 2, and 3 is also found in your playback devices. This could be good in numerous ways, and yeah, we'll get into that in a bit. And basically, what you're going to want to do is go back to VAC 10, the folder here. And if you don't have, a lot of you will only have like one audio cable. How you change that is you go into VAC 10, go into x86. I use x86 because I'm pretty sure that's what my computer runs. You can use x64 probably if you have a 32-bit computer. Yeah, that's kind of confusing. But anyways, let's just figure out what works for you and go VCT audio panel. You probably want to run this as an administrator for it to work, but I'm just going to click on it. And it's here where you change it. You have driver parameters, and you can change the set number of cables. You actually only need 2 cables for this. I set 3 just cause. But yeah. So once you have these set up, you can go set, and that's basically all you need to do. These other settings are not very important unless you want to go really into detail, which I'm not going to do. And we are going to close this now because we have 3 audio cables, which we already had from the beginning. But that's not the point. The point is, we have it set to line 1. So now Skype's audio, including the calls, everything related to Skype in terms of audio, instead of playing to your speakers, is going to play to line 1 virtual audio cable. So now you might think, well, this is bad because then I can't hear line 1. I mean, you won't be able to hear the stuff on Skype into your own speakers. I agree fully, which is why you're going to go back to the virtual audio cables thing, back into the x86 folder, or whatever folder you're using. It could be the x64. Not quite sure what works for you. And audio repeater is what you're going to want to click on next. So these things, these are handy things. They basically repeat audio and send different audio devices to other audio devices. This is going to make sense in a bit. See, you have the wave input. What you're going to want to do is set your line 1, which is your Skype audio once again, to your speakers. And what this is going to do, even though your Skype audio is on line 1, you're going to hear it perfectly because it's going to be sent to your speakers. So just press start. Once again, the settings on default should work perfectly fine for you. And yeah, so now line 1 is being sent to speakers, and I should theoretically be able to hear everything that goes on in Skype again. Next, you're going to want to minimize that, because it's all well and good that you can hear it, but you're also going to want to be able to record it, right? So what you're going to want to do is open another audio repeater. Yes, this will get a bit tedious. Also, when you minimize an audio repeater, it goes into your system tray like that. That can be annoying and good at the same time. So once you have this, you're going to want to set to line 1 again for the wave input, your Skype sounds and whatnot. And then move it to line 2. So yeah, this is going to make sense in a bit, just bear with me. So basically what this is you have your Skype audio, which is playing back to your speakers, but it's also playing back to the ever mysterious line 2 here, which we are going to get into in a bit. Now you're going to want to open another audio repeater, yeah, I know. And you're going to want to take the microphone and send it to line 2. Now you might wonder, why don't you just send it to line 1? Why'd you have to make line 2? Well, the simple answer is, if you were sending the microphone to line 1, then you'd hear your own microphone speech in your speaker. You'd get like a echo of yourself into your ears, and that would get kind of annoying. So that's where line 1 comes in. You just want to send microphone directly to line 2, and line 1 plays back to your speakers, so the Skype sounds play in your speakers, while the Skype sound also goes to line 2. And basically that's all there is to it, and then you record line 2, and line 2 will have both your microphone sounds and your Skype sounds. So that's basically all there is to it, so you'll be able to hear Skype and the microphone in line 2. You set up line 2 as your recording device in whatever program you use to stream, and that's it, guys. So, yep. Another thing I like to do, it really depends. You can't do this with some things, because I know it's really optional, because if you have like a game like Minecraft, you can't really send the game audio to like a different recording device. But in the event you're using a capture card or something, you'll often have like USB audio interface somewhere in here, which will be your capture card's audio. And basically, you just take, imagine this is USB audio interface, you send that to line 2 as well, and then you'll hear the game audio as well as your microphone and Skype. So that can help if you want to stream the game audio as well, in certain cases, like I said. And yes, this is how you do it. This might seem a bit tedious with all the audio repeaters, especially if you're using the game audio, but honestly, when you think about it, it's just logic, and it's gotten to a point where I can do it in like 5 minutes, not even. So, it's not that hard to process once you get used to it, and yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. I hope you guys have a fun time streaming with your new audio capabilities, and I hope to see you in my stream later today. I'll see you guys then.